Hey guys, it's me, and I've been having trouble with this camera today, so I'm going to have to do the introduction again. Today, there's a typhoon. Nobu, as a Japanese, tell them about typhoons.
Typhoon is a typhoon.
What kind of typhoon?
Typhoon is honey, but another side has a typhoon. What is it?
Oh,
Hurricane.
Hurricane kind
Yeah,
of.
same thing, same.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Pacific Ocean having a hurricane.
Wind, yeah, typhoon.
Typhoon.
And, like yesterday, when me and my friend were at the station, hold on, I'm zoomed in. How do I zoom out? Okay. When me and my friend were at the station, there was like this big mega warning. It was like, you know, there's a typhoon, the trains will stop, the cars will stop, the buses will stop, let's all panic, there's a typhoon. Chill out, will you? It's calmed down a bit now. I actually had to cancel my doctor's appointment due to the deadly typhoon. I do realize that there are dangerous typhoons and I'm making light of the situation, but this one is quite mild. It was tipping it down with rain. I was about to say something else last night. But yeah, everything seems to be okay right now. Nobu did a quick run to the convenience store in the morning when I was sleeping, because I didn't go to bed until very, very late. You'll find out why later, because HP has a confession. HP will admit his wrongdoings later, so I couldn't go to bed until very, very late. So yeah, I don't have much to say today, really, because I'm just going to stay in. So maybe I'll show you dinner, or maybe I'll do something else. But for today, this is going to be quite a short vlog, unless something interesting happens, or yeah, the confession should take time. So oh, and to all of my friends, I say friends, but all of the people who's watched my vlogs in China, 谢谢你们，你们好，谢谢你们，再见，拜拜。Okay, hi guys. Okay, go on.
Hi guys, this is the alcohol checker. Please 1 moment.
So this is breathalyzer, basically.
Zero.
It lies!
Oh, lies.
It lies!
Yeah, it lies.
So these are, of course, the ones that the police use are professional ones. This is just
this is the battery.
Yeah,
battery.
that's just like a cheap one.
Battery, sorry.
That's okay. But yeah, basically that's how it works. And because the drink drive limit in Japan is 0, you need to be really careful about what you drink. Even riding a bicycle, will you get penalty money if you ride bicycle while drinking? Nobu?
Huh?
If you ride a bicycle and you have alcohol, will you get like penalty?
Yeah. No,
even bicycle? Yeah, because like if you've seen the bicycles in Japan, they're really popular. Like in other countries, we use bicycles for like exercise. In Japan, they're like legitimately a proper mode of transport. I'm gonna show you something cool. I went shopping with my friend yesterday, and I bought a handbag, and I want to show you the handbag. Hey guys, so I bought these handbags, and it was a really good deal. It was like 50% off. They cost about 6,000 yen, but it was for like this one here, this shoulder one, and also this tote bag. I have a question for you YouTubers and you coolers. Oh, 你们好.你们好. Just a question. Hold on, I got a question. I got a question for them. Why do they call this a tote bag? Because for those of you who don't know, and no one doesn't know, a tote is actually slang for smoking marijuana. It's kind of slang, I think. It is. It's slang. Tote bag. It's also the same. Yeah, it's slang. It's slang, and we also say tote bag. So why are those two words connected? It's a question. I don't know, but I think it's a really pretty design. So this one is like shoulder bag. And like I said, this one is a tote bag. It has no clasp though. It's an open bag. This is just a decoration. It's not a clasp. So it's focus. It's difficult because it's like black metal. So right now I've got all my things in this one. In this front pocket I keep, what do I keep? Oh yeah, my train card and my coin purse. And then in the top part I obviously keep my purse. I'm not going to show because you've seen my purses before.
Total is tutu, right?
Tutu.
T-O-T-O.
No, T-O-T-O-E.
T-O-T bag.
Yeah, T-O-T-E bag. Yeah, tote. Yeah, same. I also bought yesterday this thing here, which is holds all your cards, because Japan has a lot of point cards. These aren't credit cards, these are purely all point cards for stores. So yeah, that's what I did yesterday. It's that's what I bought yesterday. And my glasses. Actually, yeah, these are my normal glasses. I like the design on the arms of the glasses. So I don't really have much to talk about today, like I said, because we can't go out because of the typhoon outside. So unless I think of something a little more interesting to... Oh, I was meant to go to the doctor today, but we had to reschedule. Well, I need to zoom out a little bit. I'm zooming in. We had to reschedule the doctors for another time, like I said, due to the typhoon. So hopefully, if something interesting doesn't happen today, then I'll see you guys tonight, probably with HP to do good nights. Oh yeah, HP has a confession. Stay tuned for HP's confession. Yesterday I wore like a yukata, and it made me, I kid you not, look pregnant. I kid you not, right? I'm gonna stand right now. Okay, I'm just gonna pan the camera down. This is my figure, okay? This dress kind of sticks out of it. This is my figure, okay? My dress went down, my stomach was like out to here, alright? My stomach was like, baby coming, right? So, I am not pregnant, never have been pregnant. Okay, but this yukata was the most unflattering thing. It was a sleeping one. It wasn't one of the nice pretty ones with the flowers. It was just like a brown sleeping one. It was, because I'm Western, so my waist was pinched in really tight because of the belt that had to be tied. So I just went sort of down and out and round, down, out, round, which isn't flattering for a Western woman. I appreciate Asian women who wear them look really, really pretty, because they don't really have massive, huge, giant, great hips like I do. But I do have massive, huge, giant, great hips, so it's not the most flattering of garments. Should I insert a photo of me wearing said garment? And so yeah, that is my story of the dreaded sleeping yukata. But they are comfortable, mind. If you do look flattering in a yukata normally, if you buy a sleeping one, it is really quite comfortable to wear. Especially in the summer, because they're really cool. It's like a really, really thin dressing gown. Or bathrobe, if you want to say. So yeah, that's basically my my story about the pregnancy yukata. A yukata is like a more easier version of a kimono. Like a kimono has lots of layers, and you've seen the obi belts and things like that. They're really expensive. A yukata is like an easy version of that to put on. So yeah, that's the pregnancy yukata story. See you later. Hi guys, so dinner today is oyakodon. This is chicken and egg on rice with some red pepper. This is obviously the spoon to eat, and the drink is caramel vanilla latte again. So yeah, that's my food for today. Hi guys, I'm just watching some videos about people who had like bad experiences in host families in Japan. Like in this particular one, Midori one, it's called, she's saying about the bad living conditions and that the house wasn't clean, and in another one the host family was really mean. They kicked her out because she was 20 minutes late from curfew. I mean, I know the truth, everyone's different and everyone's individual, and I'm not going to spurt out the load of stuff you already know. People say in every video the justifications, you all know. I write a diary every night, so I've done that, and it's like I pack the world into my pencil case. Honestly, the world is packed in my pencil case. Let's see, I have, these pens are my favourite pens, they smell. The blue one's cola, the orange one, well, orange. My favourite one is a black one. Down there. That's chocolate. These are by Chupa Chups, the lollipop company. I love these ones. But I write in my diary using, sorry, I need to use my eyes. I can't look through the camera. I need my eyes. I use this pink fountain pen. Yeah. Yeah. Pink fountain pen. I also have some cute Snoopy stickers that I got on my computer here. The Snoopy stickers that I have on my computer. There's Snoopy, and Belle is a character that I only knew recently, actually. So that's all I'm doing right now. Yeah, that's literally all I'm doing. I'm gonna be going to bed soon. It's like 8:30. And hopefully tomorrow I'll do something. The typhoon is calming, but the forecast isn't good. But the weather forecast is about as reliable as a poke in the eye. My hair's all messed up again, sorry. My hair messes up easily because I'm growing it again. It was originally cut short, but I'm growing it. People say that my hair looks better short, so I don't know. I still haven't decided. I think in some of my older videos I had longer hair, so if you can find one of them and tell me if I look better with longer or shorter hair. That's a lamp, by the way, that grey thing you can see there that I don't ever use. I actually want to go to the store where we bought this and show you about it. Show you the store. Because it's like a massive stationery shop, and I'm a complete and total nerd. Why am I speaking with an American accent? And so I like to go into that store, shop. I keep saying store. I've gone into the habit of saying I like this. I got this 2 years ago, but it's like housewear, comfortable clothes for just wearing inside. So you'll find me wearing these things a lot. Oh, the dreaded pregnancy yukata it's curled up at the bottom of my bed in disgrace. At the bottom of my bed in disgrace is the pregnancy yukata. That's the color it is. They really are comfortable. They are just not very flattering in my case. So I curled it up in anger, and this here is the tie that tied it. So I'm gonna organize it later. So yeah, pretty much today, I didn't, because of the typhoon, I couldn't go out. So I basically stayed in chatting, YouTubing, uploading things to videos to YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah, but pretty much just a update of today. So I'll see you soon. Hey guys, as you can see, tired eyes. It means it's the end of the day and the end of the vlog. I was going to make a more serious video. I did actually. I did, and it's on my computer, but I was kind of angry when I made the video. I made two versions. I tried to make a bilingual one, but the connection is bad in China at the time. But even with the English one that I made, I felt rather angry, so I think I couldn't really convey my point, so I'll try and do it another day. It's about how to stay safe in Japan anyway, so I'll do it another day. For now, I'm just finishing off. because of the typhoon, I didn't do anything other than what I showed you. Hopefully tomorrow will be a bit more productive. HP is here. Do you want to say hi? Hi. He says hi. He's upset. He thinks I'm angry because he couldn't translate. I'm not angry because of that. I was angry generally because of the topic. Because I had strong feelings about this after living in a country for 3 years. I don't think Japan is great. I don't think any country is great. It has good and bad. Anyway, so I hope tomorrow's more productive. And I mentioned before that HP has a confession. HP, you did something very stupid yesterday, didn't you? I'm gonna make you do it. You did something stupid yesterday, didn't you?
You can see that phone.
He got lost. He got lost on his. He got lost on his electronic, like his scooter, didn't you? Didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he got lost like 20 kilometers away from his factory where he lives and works. So how many hours did you have to walk, you silly man?
About 4 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah, because he was in a bad mood, so he went for a drive, not realizing that his battery wasn't charged enough. The battery ended up dying, and he had to end up walking 5 miles.
That was enough, but I got lost.
He got very lost. So he didn't know, and I was worried about him, so I was like going frantic. I was like calling all my Chinese friends. I was waking people up. Yes, HP, I was waking people up I knew in China, and I was calling everyone, and they're like, I'm nowhere near where he is. I'm in a different prefecture. I even called someone in Taiwan. I don't know what I actually did. I have one friend in Taiwan, and I even called him.
Sorry.
As if he's gonna fly. Yeah, I'll just fly over there. As if he could do anything. Yeah, so he got home at around 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I was worried that he'd get attacked or something. It is.
Bloody tired.
He was did you just say bloody?
Yes.
Don't say bloody, my family may be watching this. Don't swear.
I mean, I was very tired.
Right, that's better. You don't need the B word, do you? Right. So, yeah, basically, that's what happened yesterday. The typhoon was really strong, so while I was worrying about HP, I was hearing a massive great typhoon outside, which didn't help the situation. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes, sorry. I'm really tired and stressed, but yeah. I also watched some interesting videos, back to my first topic, about type in like bad experience with host families in Japan, and then you'll see the bad things, because you hear a lot about the good things, but you don't hear so much of the bad things. Because usually people who say bad things about a country, not just Japan, but any country, and say this country is bad because, or this situation is bad because, usually get lots of negative comments and negative feedback saying, you know, you're just a hater, you're being selfish, blah blah. And this is from other people of the same nationality. Every country has bad points, people. Every country has good points. You know, don't hate the people that just point out those bad things. You know, Japan isn't all anime and manga and cartoons and fun. It's a country, it's not a film. You know, like, we all hear about the bad things about China, and I often quote the bad things about China to HP, and he's sick of hearing about how communism and all this stuff about China, because he's saying, well, there are some good things about it. So, you know, and there are some good things about it, I'm sure, you know, people are friendly and whatever, and I hope to go there and find out for myself one day. So, you know, like I said, if there are people making videos about any country, I'm saying Japan because I'm living here. If I was living in China, I'd be saying China. If I was living in Jamaica, I'd be saying Jamaica. But, You know, there are bad things about Japan, and if people make videos about the bad things that are in Japan, use them as a guide. Think, okay, then this is a possibility. I may experience this, you know, because it's easy to say how great a place is. You know, it's more difficult to say, you know, to admit I was stupid enough to have this bad experience. Just like HP right now is really shy to say I was stupid to go too far on my motorcycle and get lost. You know, people get lost. People do stupid things. People have, you know, get in a bad mood, go off in their car, go off to God only knows where and get lost. You know, and he got punished for that and had to walk 5 miles back, you know, 20 kilometers back home. So, you know, that's basically just some advice. If you want to know about a place, if you want to know about life, you know, look at the bad and the good and the in-between. You know, I have some good friends in Japan, the friend I stayed with yesterday, and I have some bad friends in Japan. I have a family member that I don't really get on with here. You know, so I've experienced both sides of the coin. I am experiencing both sides of the coin. Right now I'm going through a very serious situation, and I am definitely experiencing both sides of the coin. Right now I can't talk about that situation because it is a very serious situation. I haven't done anything wrong. Trust me, I'm not a criminal. I haven't done anything wrong, but it is a serious situation that I can't talk about, and I am experiencing the maximum level of both sides of the coin, the good and the bad. And when this is all finished, I will talk about it. But this is kind of an advice, a blog about, you know, keep an open mind, have an open mind. Do you agree, HP? Do you think you should have an open mind? Keep an open mind.
Keep that in mind.
Oh, it means that if you try something different or go to a different country or try something new, you shouldn't judge it before experiencing it. I'm an English teacher and I'm explaining this really badly to a foreigner. I have now lost my job.
Because I really can't hear you.
Oh, the internet connection in China. See, there's a bad thing about China right there. The internet's really awful. But yeah, so I'm just going to leave on that note and say good night, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Do you want to say good night, HP? Oh, before saying good night, did you have a good day at work? Hello? Okay, he can't hear me anymore, but like I said, the connection's bad. So I'm just going to say good night for him. So he says good night and I say good night and see you tomorrow.